All right, today we're going to do a demo on a Shigiya model G30 cylindrical grinder. This is a high-end Japanese grinder. It's a fully automatic hydraulic machine. I'm going to show you a quick cycle. This is a plunge cycle. We come in, we have lights to indicate where we're at. This is feeding in. This is now in the fine feed mode and the spark out retraction mode. This wheel head is can be set at different angles, plus or minus 7 or 8 degrees, I'm not sure which. The headstock also can be swiveled. The upper table has a swivel attachment here with a means to mount an indicator and to make a table adjustment. These are the controls for starting and stopping the table, and the table speed, a table dwell, left and right, and the wheel feed, your actual in-feed amount for the coarse feed and for the fine feed. This dial here is your in-feed setting dial. You use this to set the amount of stock removal and a little bit of safety, and also to say where your spark out is, where your fine feed begins. Now, these knobs down here are used to adjust lubrication to the ways, to the slide and to the flat and V. All right, so again, we start the cycle. The headstock comes on. The hand wheel is feeding down at a coarse feed rate, the blue. And then when we get to the fine feed, the green lamp comes on. And at the end of the cycle, we get the dead stop. And we also start a spark out timer. This is adjustable by the operator. When the time is up on this spark out timer, the wheel goes back. Right, there's also a traverse grinding cycle. Of course, the machine can be used manually. In the manual mode, you can turn the table by hand and bring the headstock in by hand. In traverse mode, we want to have the table movement. So we start going back and forth here and feeding in. And you can slow the feed down. Or speed it up, so this will go down to 0. And when it gets to 0, it'll go through the same cycle. The green light will come on when it gets to the fine feed, and the red light will come on when it's at the stop. Only in the traverse grinding mode, instead of a spark out timer with a matter of seconds, you've got a counter that counts how many times you go left and right. Back and forth is considered 1 stroke. So if you set this on 4, it's going to go back and forth 4 times. And then the machine will kick out either on the left side or on the right side of the workpiece, not in the middle. So that's why you have these 2 timers here. These 2 timers here are used to control the duration of the pick feed. The time that this hand wheel feeds is set in fractions of a second with these timers here, as well as the force or the velocity is set with these 2 hydraulic valves. It's very simple. It sounds confusing, but it's very, very simple. So this will work its way down to 0. It's going to take a little bit of time, so I'm going to retract the wheel head. That would be this button there, and everything shuts off. I just want to come up here a little bit and show you the hand wheel and this feed setting dial. I'll start the cycle again. You'll see that when I start here, I'm at 20 thousandths. That's my stock removal. Let's stop this. Let me send this back. As you see that feeding down, I can control that feed rate with these dials here. This is my fine feed, which I could shut off. And it retracts. All right, so that's that in feed there. Let me just take the camera and come out and show you around the back. The back we have the hydraulic unit, and we have a special unit for the spindle lubrication, and also the coolant tank in the back corner of the machine there. I'm going to shut it off here for a second. We'll open up the electrical cabinet. Sorry about the moving around, but there we are. You get a good picture of that. It's nice and clean inside. All original. And it's wired for 460 volts and good to go. Okay.